Imagine spending your life savings on a luxury BMW, only to find out that your dream car is illegal in your country. Sounds crazy, right? But in some parts of the world, BMWs aren't just banned, they're blacklisted. From safety controversies to political scandals and smuggling operations, the BMW badge has become a symbol of trouble in certain nations. So why are BMWs banned in some countries, and what really happened behind the scenes of these shocking restrictions? Let's dive deep into the story the car industry doesn't want you to know. When you hear BMW, you think of luxury, power, and prestige, the ultimate driving machine, sleek, fast, and engineered to perfection. But in countries like Turkmenistan, North Korea, and even certain cities across Africa and the Middle East, that same symbol of status has become a red flag. Governments have literally outlawed BMWs, and for reasons that range from bizarre to downright political. Let's start with Turkmenistan, one of the strangest examples. In 2018, the Turkmen government, under the rule of its eccentric president, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov, banned all black cars, claiming they brought bad luck. Overnight, BMW owners across the country found their cars being seized, painted white, or impounded. BMW, known for its deep black luxury sedans, became an accidental victim of superstition. Owners had no choice but to repaint their cars or hide them, all because the country's leader preferred white vehicles for good fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A superstition was enough to outlaw one of the world's most respected automakers. But that's not the only case. In North Korea, BMWs are banned not because of luck, but politics. Western luxury goods, especially German cars, are seen as symbols of capitalism and Western influence, two things the regime wants nothing to do with. However, irony strikes again because high-ranking North Korean officials have still been spotted secretly driving BMWs, often smuggled through China or Russia. For ordinary citizens, though, owning one is a crime. You could be punished or even imprisoned for driving a Western luxury car. In a country where loyalty to the regime is everything, a BMW isn't just a car, it's a political statement. Even in Africa, BMW bans have made headlines, but for a very different reason. In certain areas of Nigeria and South Africa, BMWs have been unofficially banned by criminal gangs. Why? Because the brand became too closely associated with police and government officials. Gangs began targeting BMW owners, robbing or attacking them simply because the car symbolized wealth and authority. In some regions, local councils even discouraged BMW ownership for safety reasons. In these communities, driving a BMW wasn't a flex, it was a death wish. And that's not even the end of it. In the United Arab Emirates, a country filled with exotic cars, BMWs have occasionally been banned from import over safety and environmental regulations. Certain BMW models were caught failing emissions tests or lacking the required specs for desert driving. The UAE has some of the world's strictest import laws for luxury vehicles, and when BMW didn't meet them, their cars were simply rejected at the border. Meanwhile, in China, another type of ban hit BMW hard, a temporary sales ban due to corruption scandals. Back in 2019, reports emerged that BMW executives had bribed local officials to secure business contracts. The fallout? A suspension of licenses and blocked sales in several provinces. The Chinese government cracked down hard, forcing BMW to rebuild its image and re-earn public trust. But behind these bans lies a deeper truth. BMW isn't just a car company, it's a global status symbol. In nations where governments want control or where class division is extreme, BMWs represent everything the authorities fear: independence, power, and prestige. In some ways, banning BMWs is a way to control what people aspire to. Because if you can tell citizens what they're allowed to drive, you can control how they see success. However, not every country bans BMWs for political or cultural reasons. In some places, it's about technology. As BMW continues pushing advanced software and high-performance engines, maintenance costs have skyrocketed. Certain developing nations simply don't have the infrastructure or trained technicians to service these cars. When parts break down or electronic systems fail, they can't be repaired locally, leaving cars abandoned. Governments in countries like Ethiopia and Sudan have even restricted BMW imports because the cars became too expensive and impractical for local markets. Essentially, they're too advanced to maintain. And then there's the darker side, BMWs being used in illegal operations. In Eastern Europe and parts of Central Asia, BMWs have been linked to smuggling rings due to their speed, stealth, and high-end modifications. Police forces have reported that BMW sedans and SUVs are the preferred cars of smugglers and gang leaders. As a result, border security agencies in places like Belarus and Kazakhstan have cracked down, banning certain models altogether to curb criminal activity. So from superstition in Turkmenistan to corruption scandals in China, political paranoia in North Korea, and crime fears in Africa, BMW's global reputation has faced one bizarre challenge after another. It's almost ironic. The very traits that make BMWs desirable, luxury, power, and exclusivity, are the same reasons they've been targeted. Yet despite all these bans and controversies, BMW's global influence keeps growing. The brand continues to dominate Europe, the US, and the Middle East's high-end market, proving that no brand can kill a legacy built on engineering excellence. But these stories remind us of something deeper. Luxury isn't just about what's under the hood, it's also about where you can drive it. What do you think? Are these bans justified, or are BMWs being punished for their success? Would you still buy one if it meant going against your country's rules? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love uncovering the hidden side of luxury cars, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from the world of speed, status, and scandal.